Welcome back to Pursuit of Accuracy. I'm Josh. Today we're taking some straight out of the box Lapua Center X. We're going to sort and weigh it, and then we're going to compare that head to head against the standard right out of the box stuff. Stick around. Okay, so before we get straight into shooting, talk a little bit about the process here. So to sort and weigh this, what I basically did was I took my Dillon Precision powder scale and I started weighing these bullets one at a time. I found basically what was the most common weight bullet, and that's what I kind of kept, and then everything else I discarded. Once I had 40 to 50 rounds of all the stuff that was similar in weight, I then took it and measured the rim thickness with my micrometer. I took the most common rim thickness and then put that in its own pile and discarded everything else. That is what we were left with here. That's what's in these magazines. I have about 25 rounds of that. We're only going to shoot 20 rounds. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot 4 or 5 shot groups of the sorted and weighed, and then we're going to shoot of the unsorted straight out of the box Lapua Center X, and we're going to see how they stack up. Now these are out of the same exact lot. To keep things fair across the board, we're going to shoot 10 to 15 Fowlers just to get the barrel warmed up and lubricated, just to make sure that nothing has an unfair advantage over the other. For the shooting test, we're going to do it at 50 yards. We're going to be shooting paper at 1-inch pacers. We're going to do 4 5-shot groups, and then we'll average those out and compare them against each other just like we do on most of the other match ammo tests. Let's get to the shooting. We're going to shoot the straight out of the box. This is straight out of a Lapua Center X box and into this case. So, see how this does. I'm going to shoot 4 5-shot groups. Couple flyers there. Okay, we've got our 2 mags here, 20 rounds. This is the sorted and weighed ammo. We'll shoot 4 5-shot groups with this. Tell you what, it's shooting pretty good. That last shot caught a little bit of wind, pushed it left, but the shooting's all done. Now it's just time to measure up those groups, and I'll bring that target over you so you can get a closer look at it. All right, so we're gonna start with this Unsorted here. You can see there's a 0.57, 0.57. That was due to that flyer. 0.42, which wasn't too bad. And then a 0.49, which had another little flyer. That's what opened it up, giving us a 0.51 average for the Unsorted Lapua Center X. Okay, so now let's go to the sort and weigh stuff. First group, 0.4. Second group, 0.31. Third group, 0.3. And fourth group, 0.36, giving us an average of 0.34. All right, so if we look at those groups, you can see there's almost 2/10 worth of a difference. I was actually expecting there to be almost no difference. I've never done this before, so this is a first for me, first test. So what we're gonna do is, now that we've seen these groups and we know there is a little bit of a difference, I don't think we quite yet know if it's actually like enough to make a huge difference to where you wanna sit around and put in that work and effort to get this stuff sorted. That Lapua grease is crazy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow this up. I'm gonna sort more to the same specification that I sorted the first ones in, and we're gonna repeat this test at 100 yards. So be on the lookout for that video in the next couple of days. Based on those results over there, 0.34 inches to 0.51 inches. So 0.34 is a lot more consistent than something I'd rather shoot than 0.5 on an average. And not having those flyers was a pretty significant deal. Honestly, I'm pretty shocked by the results, that we could tighten this up and make it shoot that much better just by sorting. So like I said, I'm not going to put all eggs in the basket yet. I'm not going to say right now that, you know, that is the go-to thing. Let's test it at 100 yards where it's going to be a little bit more measurable, and we'll see what we get with that test. Typical North Carolina summer days. Right as I was closing out the video, a huge rainstorm moved in and washed us out. So I ran in here to close out the video real quick, but I just want to say appreciate everybody watching. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing that. Throw the video a like, helps us out a lot. We'll catch you next time.